All right, let's dive into the huge Supreme Court case that challenged centuries of tradition at the Sabarimala temple.
The court kicked things off by questioning any rule that harms humanity. What a way to start, right?
So this whole thing centers on this temple for Lord Ayyappa, which banned women aged 10 to 50.
And the reason for the ban? It all comes down to the belief that Lord Ayyappa is an eternal celibate.
Naturally, this custom was challenged. It set up a huge clash between two very different sides.
Those challenging it said it was simple discrimination, a violation of equality and the right to worship.
So you've got this major conflict, an individual's right to practice religion versus a group's right to manage itself.
And this was a huge point, because Article 26 rights only apply to distinct religious groups.
On the other side, the temple argued they are a unique denomination with a right to manage their affairs.
So to win, they had to prove they fit this specific legal definition of a religious denomination.
And on top of that, they had to prove this ban was an essential religious practice.
So the big question for the court was this: can a traditional custom actually override the Constitution?
The verdict came in. A 4-1 majority ruled the ban was unconstitutional. Let's see how they got there.
The court found they weren't a separate denomination and that the ban wasn't an essential practice.
A key piece of evidence? The practice wasn't even continuous. Women had entered the temple in the past.
And in this verdict brought in a really powerful idea, something called constitutional morality.
The court said public morality can't be used as a cover to take away someone's religious freedom.
So the court drew a line. Constitutional morality, based on equality, must always outweigh public morality.
Which leaves us with a huge question. What happens when deeply held faith clashes with the law of the land?